AIYING, the discipline of accomplishing with AI. Ravindra Dastakop. A new age begins when a tool becomes a partner and a practice becomes a discipline. Acknowledgement. This book is the product of practice, the direct outcome of applying the very principles and tools it teaches. Every chapter, every tool, every explanation, and every refinement was created through a continuous partnership between human intention and artificial intelligence. The process of writing this book became its own demonstration. The book was not merely written about AIYING, it was accomplished with AI. My gratitude is therefore twofold. First, to the emerging generation of intelligent tools that made it possible to think more clearly, work more efficiently, and explore ideas with a depth and speed that would otherwise have taken years. The discipline of AIYING was shaped, tested, and validated in real time through these interactions. Second, and more importantly, to the readers, students, educators, and professionals whose questions, struggles, and aspirations inspired the need for such a practical guide. Their experiences highlighted the gap between AI's growing capabilities and people's ability to use it meaningfully. A gap this book hopes to narrow. This work stands as an example of what becomes possible when human clarity meets AI capability, when method meets practice, and when intention is transformed into accomplishment. To everyone who contributed ideas, challenges, conversations, or encouragement, thank you. Your presence shaped not only the book, but the discipline it introduces. This book is, in every sense, a product of AIYING, accomplished with AI. Star Preface. We now possess in abundant supply the tools and capabilities needed for meaningful accomplishment with artificial intelligence. Yet there is perhaps no field of human effort today in which the gap between potential and practice is wider. The difference between what the most capable AI users can achieve and what the average person manages to accomplish remains vast and growing. AI is no longer rare, experimental, or confined to laboratories. It is everywhere, on our phones, in our browsers, in our workplaces, and increasingly in the everyday lives of ordinary citizens. What we lack is not access, but method, not technology, but discipline, not more AI models, but a systematic way of working with them. This book does not limit itself to advancing the frontier of knowledge in AI. Though it hopes to contribute to it, its first aim is far more urgent: to narrow the gap between what AI makes possible and what people are actually able to do with it, between the few who work confidently with AI and the many who feel uncertain or overwhelmed. Though not concerned with coding or engineering, this is a practical book. It is written from years of working with people who use AI well, and more importantly, from observing the struggles of those who do not. It is designed as a guide for individuals in all walks of life who now find themselves in positions of increasing responsibility, decision-making, creativity, or learning, whether or not their job titles say AI. This book is for professionals who must now produce, decide, and deliver in AI-enabled environments. Students who must prepare for a world where AI competence is foundational, not optional. Educators who must enable learning in a system reshaped by intelligent tools. Leaders who must rethink how work is organized, delegated, and improved. Citizens who must understand what AI is, what it does, and what they can rightfully expect from it. For it is one of the great weaknesses of our time, and nearly universal, that people use AI without understanding its role, its limitations, its responsibilities, or its possibilities. Just as Drucker once said about management, today we must say about AI. Ignorance of its function is no longer harmless. This book introduces AIYING, the discipline of accomplishing with AI. It is not a manual for machines. It is a guide for humans. Its purpose is to help individuals work with AI systematically, purposefully, and effectively. It offers 12 practical tools, each clear, actionable, and independent, enabling any person to examine their own use of AI recognize where it falls short, and improve both their personal effectiveness and the results of the work they undertake. For newcomers, the book provides a vision of what accomplishment with AI looks like. For practitioners, it offers methods and practices that raise performance. For leaders, it clarifies what AI can do and, equally importantly, what it cannot. For society, it aims to create a grounded, realistic understanding of AI in everyday life. The intention throughout is simple: to make the extraordinary capabilities of AI accessible to the ordinary person, not through technical mastery, but through clarity, discipline, and systematic practice. Dai.